You huff one more time and we're going to have a problem. Childers, McDuffie, Mr. Brown, Miss Yagi, my chamber. Court does call the cases of the people versus Samuel Peoples.
Thank you, Richard. People.
And Alex Warren Green on behalf of Mr. Peoples. State your name, Sam.
Samuel Peoples.
Your Honor, in file 1326, Mr. Peoples has not yet been referred to the Forensic Center. I've prepared an order, and we are asking the court to order a forensic examination. In that case,
All right, I will order a forensic examination without objection. On that case, what is my next date? Let's see now. Because has he already started the process?
I don't believe he's been interviewed, Your Honor. The competency hearings on those matters are October 30th.
We open in the courtroom, tension already high. The judge calls the case of Samuel Peoples, and his attorney, Warren Green, steps forward. Immediately, we learn Mr. Peoples has not yet been referred for a forensic examination, and the defense requests the court to order one. The judge agrees without objection. Why do you think the court is moving quickly on a forensic exam before anything else? Is it standard procedure, or does it hint at something deeper about Mr. Peoples' case?
That was last week. All right. So set of competency here, October 2025, 9 a.m. All right. What are we doing on the other case?
Your Honor, in the bond violation matter, we'd ask to continue our plea of mute at this time. That bond violation arose from the charges he is now facing in the felony case 1326. Which is charged as a felony, Your Honor.
Sergeant.
Ms. McDuffie apprised the court that there is a tether tamper, which gave rise to the bond violation. He has been charged with a felony for tether tampering. So I think at this time
He has been?
He has, yes, Your Honor.
That's the new one.
There is an error on the complaint.
Next, the discussion shifts to competency hearings and other cases tied to Mr. Peoples. The bond violation, stemming from tether tampering, is highlighted. The drama here is palpable. The defendant cut his tether but didn't flee, raising questions about intent versus technical violation. Imagine being in his shoes, anxiety leading to a freakout, and now you're facing additional charges. Would you act differently under stress?
Having that amended, it should be a general tamper versus the category that's listed.
Yeah, this is wrong. Okay. All right.
So we would just ask to continue our plea of mute and continue these cases to the competency hearing on.
So is he just going to remain in custody?
Your Honor, he's working with a social worker. We are asking, or between now and October 30th, we are hoping to file a written motion. I think something substantive that gives the court a better idea.
What's the objection in releasing? I mean, the thing is that as I understand the cut on the tether, he cut the tether, but he didn't go anywhere. Or I'm saying, yeah, worse, he cut the tether. I'm not. But he didn't go anywhere. He was right there when they went to go get him.
That's my understanding as well, Your Honor. If the court would consider it, then I'd ask that he be released back to home confinement.
The courtroom exchanges reveal contradictions and tension. The defense asks to continue pleas and focus on the competency hearing. Meanwhile, the judge probes whether releasing Mr. Peoples is safe. We get a glimpse of the human side of the law. He's cooperative, but prior actions show impulsive behavior. Should someone be punished for actions that caused no real harm, or should intent and circumstance matter more?
Response?
Your Honor, obviously we had an extended conversation about this at bench at the last hearing. I don't have any objection to him remaining on the conditions that he was on prior to this incident. I'm concerned that given that we have this incident, I don't know how sufficient that's going to be, but I'm fine with him returning to home confinement for previous terms.
Mr. Peoples, if I let you go back home, you're gonna cooperate and do the right thing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that means you can't tamper with the tether.
I understand now.
You understand that?
Yes.
Or you understood it before you just did it?
I had a moment of anxiety that led to a freak out. Yes. And I felt like I needed to get it off me because it was claustrophobic and
Here's the emotional turning point. Mr. Peoples explains his actions. A moment of anxiety led him to cut the tether. He describes feeling claustrophobic, a humanizing confession that adds weight to the courtroom drama. The judge and attorneys respond cautiously, balancing accountability with compassion. This is where law meets psychology. Sometimes it's not just about rules, but understanding why someone acted the way they did.
yes.
I hear you. Okay. All right. He's gonna be part of the issue. I don't know if there are funds available to try to deal with the payment for that strap. Do you know family wise whether that's available?
Your Honor, we have been in contact with his family. It's certainly something I can ask them.
Pardon?
It's certainly something I can ask his family. They are here today.
They are here.
That's correct, Your
Council approach that they're paying to replace the strap. And I just need a bond, the blue form, reinstating his previous bond with condition. All right, good.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Samuel,
Yes, Your Honor.
I give you another shot. You're gonna try to do the right thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I'm gonna do it. I think you can do it.
You too.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what's gonna have to happen is somebody's gonna have to pay money for the strap that got damaged on your tether.
Understand.
I'm gonna reinstate your previous bond where you.
We see the logistical side of justice. Someone must pay for the damaged tether strap, and the court outlines conditions for Mr. Peoples' home confinement reinstatement. There's a moment of suspense. Will the family step up? Will he comply this time? The courtroom rhythm here is almost like a drama unfolding in real time. If you were in the judge's position, would you give him a second chance under strict conditions, or enforce harsher punishment?
Were previously at home, right?
Mhm.
And then they'll have to do that because you don't have a tether on now, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so they'll have to fit you with a new one prior to your release.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, don't let me down. You hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, may I add one thing? After
Sure.
consulting with Mr. Peoples' family, they are asking the court if Mr. Peoples has any kind of crisis or something like that, if he can be transported to Trinity, Ann Arbor, without necessarily violating a confinement order. I know it's tricky to do, but they can alternatively contact me and I can talk to the tether agent if that arises.
Response.
We addressed this, I think,
The conversation shifts to emergency contingencies. Mr. Peoples' family requests that he be allowed to seek help at Trinity Hospital without violating confinement. This raises tension around legal technicalities versus human needs. The judge clarifies medical emergencies are exceptions, but rules must still be followed. Watch how rules, family advocacy, and individual needs collide. This is a classic courtroom tug-of-war.
in the last hearing, if Mr. Peoples needed to seek help at the hospital, that wasn't going to be an issue regardless. He would just they would simply need to notify community corrections of what happened and where they are. And if there were any sorts of deviances from the home confinement zone, I think that was the plan, which was to immediately notify community corrections office, so that the court would be apprised of what was happening. But the tether conditions, I believe, want to remain the same.
Actually, what happened last time was the public defender came up on Mr. Peoples' behalf with a communication from CMH and a request, I believe, from his family that they're aware of certain triggering events for Mr. Peoples. that on those triggering events arising, what they were looking for was some leeway from the court to allow them to take what action, not necessarily, I mean, if they had to go to Trinity, that's fine. That's a medical thing at that point. But from what I understood and what was explained to the court, sometimes it may just be a walk, just to kind of bring him back and to do whatever. I mean, I'm not using medical terms, but yeah, I think you get what I meant. My understanding is, as we were looking at that, is the people were absolutely not in agreement with that.
A minor courtroom confrontation unfolds. There's disagreement over permissions, and the public defender and prosecution clarify points about prior objections. You can feel the stakes rising. The dialogue is fast, tense, and filled with subtle power plays. Who do you think is being more rigid, the court or the family? Does strict adherence to rules sometimes overshadow compassion?
That's not correct, Your Honor. The request.
Well, that's what you said.
The request for.
That's what you said at the bench. If you're telling me I'm wrong, then you better be clear, Jade, right now.
I will be clear right now, Your Honor. What I said was no to the request for a tracking tether, not for home confinement. That's what I disagreed with.
When he asked whether or not they could leave, you objected vehemently, which is why I came to the decision that what I was going to do was I was told and I made it very clear, we'll bring him in here. Because what I told him very clearly is, fine, you can ask for permission, but maybe we're just in a situation to ask for forgiveness. Let the family do what they need to do. That's what you said. That was your objection.
I'm not disagreeing with that part. The request is for a tracking tether change.
Stop talking. You huff one more time and we're going to have a problem. Childers, McDuffie, Mr. Brown, Miss Yagi, my chamber.
We're grabbing Mr. Weinstein right now, your partner.
Your Honor, I'm very familiar with Mr. Peoples' case if the court wants to proceed.
All right. Ms. Douglas is now here on behalf of the people on this one. So I think we can finish this up. Here's what I'm doing. His new case had $100,000 bond. I'm going to make his bond in his new case match the bond with the conditions in his other case. So that he.
Resolution begins to take shape. The judge sets bond and home confinement conditions, confirming that Mr. Peoples can be released once the tether is refitted. All prior conditions are reinstated. There is a mix of relief and lingering tension. Will Mr. Peoples follow through? From chaos to cautious order, the courtroom now prepares for the upcoming October 30th competency hearing, which will be pivotal for his legal future.
He can be released because otherwise he would be held on that. He'll be refitted with a tether on, he'll be refitted with a GPS home confinement tether prior to release. My understanding is the family can pay the $175 to community corrections, so they'll get that paid. And all prior conditions are reinstated. And then we need a new date. So when do we?
Your Honor, my request.
Well, I got the confident, it's actually going to be October 30th.
Okay.
It's going to be our day. So, all right.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I provide the court with the order to undergo forensic?
There hasn't been enough on this case yet, Mr.
I'm
Now
not.
go ahead.
May I approach?
Yes.
Thank you.
What is this? No, that's the
Thank you.
order on the other case. I'm sorry. Not a problem.
Might be tomorrow, but as soon as they put the tether on you.
You'll take it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Anything else on this matter?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right. And Samuel, you told me you're going to do it, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Finally, the case concludes for the day. Mr. Peoples promises compliance, the defense has no further requests, and the judge closes the session with a sense of guarded optimism. The key takeaway: legal consequences, personal accountability, and support systems all intersect in a real human story. If you found this courtroom drama compelling, like, share, and subscribe for more real-life legal stories that reveal the human side of justice. Who knows what happens next in Mr. People's journey?
All right, very good. Thank you.